Hey, what's up, my loungies? Welcome to eToxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly let's chat. Disclaimer: the opinions expressed on eToxic Tea Lounge platform isn't facts. This is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Viewers should do their own investigating, and it's a no bully zone. Intentions aren't to harm anyone or defame. It's just freedom of speech and fair use content. Warning: freedom of speech is raw on this platform.
You on my page if you don't like me. Get the off my page. Stupid ass hoe.
Yes, my loungies, we have Chrisean in a segment, and only Chrisean. We're talking about the Jaidyn Lee and Chrisean interview. There's going to be some videos of me, and yes, I'm going to have filters on for the fun of it because that's what I want to do on my platform. So please don't go in the comment section acting like you care. All right, y'all. So we're going to be doing the Chrisean interview with Jaidyn Lee, okay? I ain't really want to do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because it already is pissing me off, okay? So let's just do a quick rundown. Some quick key points, okay? So first, right off the bat, Jaidyn Lee, the intro on her was so ass kissy. Not gonna lie. Chrisean doing her fake forced laugh again after the introduction. Jaidyn made it seem like Rock was invited to his Impact Awards, but according to her, she reached out to B. Simone. B. Simone said what she was doing. She was going to Jason's Impact Awards. And I guess Chrisean called it upon herself to basically call Jason. And that's how that happened. That's how she got there. But remember when Jaidyn Lee spoke about it, he said, oh, everybody said that Jaidyn and Alexxis was there. And I didn't even know. And then they was making it seem as if Jaidyn was invited, but Chrisean was. They was like, yeah, Chrisean was invited, though. But she really wasn't.
By the way, Jaidyn and Alexxis was at the worship. Did you know that? Did you see her?
I didn't see her, but I heard she was going, and I'm like, uh-oh.
So online, people are like, Jaidyn Lee's messy for bringing them. I didn't invite both of them. I didn't invite either one of them, but they both showed up, and they're both welcome to be there, and there was no...
Well, you invited Chrisean, because she called that morning.
Yeah, I did invite Chrisean.
Yeah,
I did. But I didn't invite Jaidyn and Alexxis.
But then they start recanting, and Jason's like, because Chrisean is a part of the family, she doesn't need an invite. But you just said she was invited, so which one is it? Is she going to be invited or is she not invited? Like, it was just giving really much, like, yeah, is ass kissers. Okay? The energy off the back was cringy. Sorry to say this. It was. Now, the Blueface segment that they started speaking on, she claims that they're not together. She claims that she has blue house codes and it's still her spot. They ended the blue segment right there. They said they was going to touch bases back on it later. Okay? Oh, excuse me, y'all. They spoke about the God segment. Jail was the reason because she was in there for 3 months and that's all she had. The Bible, blah, blah, blah. Okay. She talked about her probation and all of the transfers and the restrictions. I'm just telling y'all right now, I can't keep up with all of the lies and all of the stuff that... So y'all can do y'all investigation and y'all let me know, okay, which lies she getting caught up in, okay? Because I can't keep up with all of them. She claims she left her home to her friends, blah, blah, blah. Just saying how she got arrested, you know? She tells the story how at the court date for Blue, where everyone was there, even Jaidyn, remember? Oh, the judge called me and Junior up, and we was the only ones that was able to touch him and love on him and blah, blah, blah. And she made it be known that Jaidyn and, you know, everybody else was there too. So she also basically, you know, with her cockiness, oh, yeah, like she just, oh, I'm so special. I'm just Chrisean Rock, right? And then she claims that she felt she was set up because now we're getting into the last court date where she got arrested. So she claims that she feels that she was set up because of the last court date. Oh, people didn't like that. You know, I was the only one and Junior was the only one to show love to him and stuff like that. So she's thinking somebody retaliated on her for her to get arrested because they felt some type of way that she and Junior was the only ones who actually touch and talk and show love to Blueface at the court hearing. Now, this is all that I got up to so far, and there's a whole bunch more. Okay, so this segment is literally gonna just be about the interview. Okay, this just something is just not sitting right with me. Like, the energy is just weird. It's weird. Enforced.
Then they put you back in Baltimore?
No.
Or you stayed here and did your time?
I did 45 days in LA County. I did 10 days in the feds, and I did 30 days in...
She did 10 days in the feds.
I did like 30 days in Oklahoma, because I had to serve time over there. So...
She was just all over the place.
Did that then take care of everything you had legally? So you spent all your time, you got it out the way?
Yeah, I had to get all that out the way.
And then in that time, you decided what?
I was just fasting and praying, and then while I was fasting and praying, a lot of stuff that I was challenged by, which is like, I don't know, it's like, because we do a lot of self-inflicting, so it was like, the things that I was doing to self-inflict on myself, it was kind of like I was me against me, only me. Like I was able to.
And what was those things?
And then they give you therapy classes in there. I was doing all the school classes, therapy classes.
So she was doing things that she was
get good credit
gonna do
myself. But it was actually
in jail.
How was it being sober? Because I know the last time.
Oh, being sober. Oh, here we go with the lies.
You drank the last time, but I know that I've seen you. Like I used to drink. I don't drink anymore. How was the sobriety in there?
Look, he knows she gonna lie. Look at him.
Yeah, because I used to just run to that to have as my release.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like I don't know, when I stopped doing a lot of those habits.
Look at Stutter's coming.
Cut off from doing it. I left it alone. Because I honestly didn't want to do those things.
She didn't want to do it. Look, she blaming people around her.
The last time you were here, you didn't have that Blueface tattoo, did you?
No.
And then
She don't take no accountability,
No.
girl. Just say
She
that
got
you're a
like
wreck and you wanted to drink, and that's just what you was doing.
When we get back together, we broke up like real bad. So it was like I wanted to do something bigger to make up for our breakup, so you don't feel small. So I put them on my face.
She put a tattoo on her
And now
face
you're
so
talking
Blueface
about
won't feel
you-
small.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she really think this tattoo
removed.
means really.
Yeah.
This crazy.
I got to. That's the season I'm in. To like show him like, bro, this ain't that, bro. I take the next nigga face in my face. Like, I need more respect, more love, more.
She think tatting people who name faces on her means something. She's dumb.
How many? Because you had Blueface right here.
But now it's 6.
Because there was a Blueface right here.
Yeah,
so you
and
covered that up with a rose.
Yeah, and I covered that up when he posted my son penis on Twitter.
Oh.
So it was like every time he did.
Okay, so she got this one covered up because he showed Blueface. I mean, child.
So she got this Blueface tat covered up because Blueface exposed Junior's hernia online. Then she turns around and gets him on her face. So I guess him posting Junior's hernia wasn't that serious because it all mattered about Blueface and how he felt. Oh my God, I didn't want him to feel so small. But your child is going to see the stuff on the internet when he get older. And how y'all think he going to feel? Small. Right? To see his parents do all of this online and see that his mother did not want him from jump and was drowning him in alcohol, allegedly.
Underneath it.
And so how many tattoos, Blueface
She
tattoos
put her
do you have
son's
right now?
name underneath it.
Probably 6. It used to be 7.
Okay, and you're going to cover them all up.
Yeah, that's the plan.
And then what happens
She ain't
if
gonna cover
you
nothing
fall
up.
back in love with him again? Do you then...
I'm gonna take my time to get the other ones back, but I don't know. I gotta see. I don't know. I don't wanna. I was moving so quick and naive, and I
You
I love love, so
you
I love
still
to love
doing
how I
that,
love.
girl.
So it's like, okay,
that's not
well,
love, girl.
I
It's
need to make
obsession.
somebody work for this type of love,
Obsession.
because it ain't for everybody.
Obsession.
Weren't you just with a basketball player?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Biggie.
Just because everybody kept making it seem like I don't date or get out there, so I started putting my business on blast a little bit. Like shit, you got a couple bitches, I got a couple niggas.
No, Blueface been telling us how you been rocking behind the scenes when it comes to your cootie cats. And by you posting up your own SEX tape with Blueface shows everything we need to know about what you might do behind these closed doors, girl. Because you was willing for the whole world to see you and Blueface having SEX. So what would you not do behind closed doors? Like, I'm just not getting it. You know what I'm saying? If you could let the whole world see your cootie cat, then I'm pretty sure you'll let some guys behind the scenes feel that cootie cat. Like, girl, bye.
Talking about Blueface. But then what happened with you and the basketball player? Because he did... I'm going to just tell you some tea I didn't tell you. He reached out to me because y'all had gotten into a fight. And I think he wanted to do an interview, but I was like, no.
Ooh.
And then he blocked me because I wouldn't, like, engage with him.
He
in the
probably wanted
interview.
to
But
tell
what
some
happened
real
with you guys?
tea.
Clearly there was a fallout.
Ooh.
Oh, she ain't know that, huh?
Wow.
Look, she gonna say cloud
I don't
chaser.
know. I always like. I feel like I have a small fragment.
Wait, like, treating like a little boy?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Cause you're a little boy.
Just like you, girl. You a
Like,
little
how did
girl.
make
You
him feel
act like
a little
one.
boy?
Because I wasn't giving up sex. I was like not really too engaged with him.
Okay.
And then I still was talking about my BD. I still answered my BD calls. And
But you knew you wasn't over
yeah,
him.
because I didn't trust him for real. I didn't know what to trust. Like, at first it started cool. We was cool, right? Then I got like a text or whatever from a girl from a random number. I'm like, okay, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got that, my guard went straight up. Like, yeah,
Because you feel like, here we go again.
yeah, I'm not with that. Like, first I gave it all, like, sincerely, like, a chance. And then when that text came through, oh, okay, I know what type of games you on. But he wasn't trying. He was trying to go on.
She thought she was special. She thought that she was gonna be the only one here. Oh, I'm Chrisean Rock.
Like, oh, okay,
And he had somebody else the whole time.
Start realizing he was a fan more than like a person.
But how did somebody like that even slide up on you? Though? Like, how do you... Because
So
you have so many followers.
I know. So look, I was like at an engagement, like, okay, so boom, I'm at the mall, I'm looking for an outfit to perform Yahweh. It was like all the him and his basketball friends walked past or whatever. So they wanted one nigga wanted to take my picture, the other one wanted my number. So I was like, look, we can do some stream, y'all some good looking niggas, we can get some money, like what y'all trying to do? I know y'all young, y'all trying to get it. So that's what it started off as.
Yeah.
So boom, I'm trying to like network.
She network out of nowhere with people that she don't know.
They started like going after me. I'm like, I think I like that attention. And then I like kind of gave it.
You been liking that attention.
But then I was like, oh, this ain't for me.
So were you using him to get back at Blue?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You did, girl. Came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't planned.
And then
It probably wasn't planned, but then you ran with that.
I don't want to get back at Blue. I don't even care to get back at Blue. But I don't want people thinking like that's all I live for. Like, no, I date like he date. I cheat like he cheat. Like, okay, it's like marriage.
He been said that though. We know this. You're a cheater. He said that already.
It is what it is.
We know that. We've been
But
doing
then
that.
why not just leave? Like most people, because right now
She's obsessed.
No, but
she's obsessed.
But I leave the door open.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So like that's not leaving. Like when you're done, it's
She's not
done.
done.
Like,
No time soon.
nobody watching believes you'll ever be done.
I know how to love people like, and they're ugly.
Who's ugly?
They ugly. Like if they show an ugly side of me, it's kind of hard for me to be like, oh, da da da.
And how much ugly sides you show people, girl?
Right, but if you leave a person, you leave the door open. You never.
What?
Like I don't think anybody watched it because when I said, oh, I posted our picture from the award show, I go, oh, you guys want me to interview Chrisean? It was like it's like this circle. They believe that you're always gonna be tied like to
This is my raw reaction, y'all. So
a couple or a thing, regardless of who else comes in your life.
You think so?
I'm not invested in it either way.
I feel like once that dog walk in, oh, okay. If you got that dog in, I'm like, oh, okay. But they ain't come like that, so it's just I'm chilling.
Okay, so
It's like you got to fill in those big shoes. You can't really just come over here, just come over here. Unless you want to be a part of a circus. If you come correct, shit, I'm gonna leave the circus. Fuck the circus.
She ain't leaving no circus, girl. Lies.
I don't know. I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
She don't even look convincing. Look how Jason Lee. Look at that.
Shit, what are you doing over there? Hi.
But when do we, the public, know that you're serious? Like, 'cause those of us that are invested in Chrisean
Yeah.
and her happiness, when do we know that you're serious?
Serious about what?
Blueface.
Whoever you're loving, leaving,
leaving, like
loving
Blueface,
yourself, when
baby.
we know that you're serious about
I've
what you're
been
saying?
serious about loving myself.
Okay.
Girl.
Like, you're doing everything you tell me. I'm not against that.
So last
She's
time that
the
Chrisean
yeah.
was
She's
here,
not
you had
confident
come,
in her
I think, 2 days
answers.
after I'd interviewed Blue and Jaidyn.
Here we go with Jaidyn.
And then did your interview, and then you left and you live streamed, and it was a whole thing. And the internet was on fire. Fire.
Look how he gassing her up.
No, it was okay.
Okay.
But
Look
here's
how he
my
gassing
question.
her.
I remember going to the bank like
Oh,
a few
no.
days after that, and you FaceTime me in the car with Jaidyn riding around.
Uh-huh.
And then you guys were on live stream together, and then you ended up at the house, and there was a lot going on.
Oh, you don't know about that?
No. How did all that happen?
Oh, here we go.
Okay. So I'm in the studio.
She was happy to talk about Jaidyn in this situation.
Like, A-list celebrities was there. But
Look how happy she
then I go
is.
to a studio with this nigga. Remember Kevin? K-Swab.
I don't remember.
K Suave, yeah, the other light skin one. She was
okay.
still.
Oh, your ex. That was your
No, my
side.
boo.
That was your boo at the time.
I don't know. He was cool. He was a good person.
She's cheesy
Whatever.
about talking
He
about
not
K
my boo.
Suave.
He wasn't my boo.
Okay, he was your.
Then she
situation
was
at
thinking
the time.
about his throwback.
He was your friend with
Yeah.
benefits.
She was thinking she.
All we did was kiss. And
You
have
lie.
fun.
It's a benefit.
Okay. So, yeah.
She
So
said all
I
they
was-
did was kiss, girl.
I don't know. We was
I don't
cool.
believe
Alright,
it.
cool. So, I'm with him. So, and Jay come in, one of my homegirls. She come in and she like, Blue, he got the baby and Marsh won't leave. I'm like, huh? So I get up. We in the car already. Don't explain why we on the way. Where we going? She get Marsh on the phone. Blue get on the phone. He get the
oh yeah, so she's talking about the time when Blueface went and he made the video holding Junior and was like, oh, this ish left my son at 3-4 o'clock. Okay, so basically that's what she's talking about, that incident when, you know, and then Chrisean was in the car and she was on the phone with Blueface and and Blueface kept telling Marsh, let's hurry up and get to the house because Jaidyn's she got a fave for you and stuff like that.
it's 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. Why my baby don't got no parent? I'm like, bro, he's with the babysitter. Like,
He always with the babysitter now.
The baby safe and sound. The same baby you said that wasn't yours. The same baby you called Charles Barkley. Like, bro, back up. Like, he was real live. No, for real. It was like a whole rant. He kept going. Yeah, so I was so confused on why he was at my house. Like, why? Marsh, like, he kicked through the doors. It's double doors. I got double doors.
But was he going there to check on his son?
No, he was going. So why not answer your phone? I turned the bitch up. I know you, cause I know how you get. You gonna drink a couple shots, you flexing at the club, but you're not really happy. And then you gonna come bother me, cause that Hennessy gonna be like, go where you wanna be at. And I'm unavailable. So he couldn't fuck with that. So he went where my son was. The same kid he didn't claim.
But when he claimed him, she do
and
this.
go get him just to get me on the phone. So now we on the phone like, I'm working. Nah, you with a nigga? Okay, say if I am with a nigga. So, you okay? Shit. So then we on the phone. He's like, well, I'm leaving. I said, no, you're not. He's like, oh, crap. I'm gonna hurt this bitch. She gonna get hurt. They're talking about my best friend. And that's my best
Marsh.
friend. Yeah, Marsh.
But isn't Marsh the same one that betrayed you?
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
Why she, what? Now they bringing Marsh into this. Marsh been minding her business. She hasn't even been affiliated with Chrisean. So for them to even bring up Marsh is crazy. He said the one that betrayed you. Look at Chrisean's face. Look at her face. Chill.
I feel like Jason, they both did.
Oh, because I remember that's Ride or Die Marsh, the one that you believed everything she said. But go ahead, continue. You know, because history, when you look back on things and go, got it. But sometimes it takes time for you to learn those lessons. I've learned that at 47.
It was hard to leave.
You're young. She was like your bestie, ride or die.
Yeah.
So was Selena's manager. But go ahead. She killed Selena.
That's
But go ahead.
crazy.
Selena's manager, you know, the singer.
That's
Crazy. They are comparing Marsh to Selena's murderer. Wow. They saying that Marsh should be a snake like that to unalive Chrisean because she's so obsessed and jealous of her. That's a crazy comparison. Marsh, is you gonna respond to this child? Ooh, they making you look crazy.
President of her fan club killed her. That's how she died. The person she let get close to her. That's why you gotta watch TV around.
Yeah.
But Chrisean is a problem too.
Okay, so then you end up in the car with Jaidyn.
crazy.
You're riding around.
Jay.
Huh?
So I'm on my way. I'm like, where are you going? He won't tell me. I'm not sure if he getting in the jet with the baby. Where are you going? So Marsh's like, all right, I won't leave his sight. So he's stalking Marsh, trying to get away from her, but she taking blows left and right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He crashed his homie car with the baby and her in the car. Allegedly. And for real, bro. Crashed, then hop in a black truck. She hop in that bitch with him. She got it. Yeah, she won't let go. Because I do the same for her son. Like, what the heck? So, then I don't know where he going. Like, that's my precious thing. I don't know what he finna do. I don't know what video he about to put out. Like,
She worried about the video. Exactly. She worried about the video.
I started faking like I'm talking to the cops.
Regarding
His
Junior.
first last name. He simmered down. He don't even know which way to go. He don't want to go to the house. So I caught him at the gate. Remind you, I was an hour and some change away. I made that say 20 minutes. So then almost flipped the car and all that. So then we get to the gate. Me and Jay get out the car. Marsh get one arm, Jay get the other. I try to grab the baby. He like, no. I said, and then I just like, I didn't like how he just wasn't trying to get my son. So I start thinking in the moment, like, you hear the sirens? We could all go to jail. We could lose the baby. What are you doing? Like, calm down. What did I do? Why do you have our son? What happened? He's like, you're not picking up dinner. And I was just like, okay, come, let's leave before we get locked up. So
Yeah, in those situations, if your child, whatever, regardless of anything, you gotta think.
I'm not getting in the car with your
So
friend.
you can get your child or be smart in the situation. That's basically what she's trying to say.
So then I gave him the baby. We pull off. And then he like, so I'm still running with the lie that I sent cops to the house. So he's like, what do you think? What are we about to do? I'm like, we should wait it out because I called cops. But I really want to pick his brain. Like, what was the reason? Like, what are you about to do, guys? Like, what? I was so confused.
But how'd you go from that to in the car with Jaidyn?
He's trying to get to the Jaidyn part.
So
Just
then,
like,
we ride out, we go to the house. He get out the car, he trying to say bye. I get out with him. Then I put my baby in his chest like here. Like,
you put the baby
we
back
gotta
in
meet
him.
her. I gotta meet her. Like, we gonna go and steal a child of ours and then we gotta get this out. I've been wanting to meet her and get this out the way. Like, you being immature. So like, you sure you ain't gonna fuck? No, I'm not. In my head, I wanted to look her in her eyes so I feel like I know her for real. So then, boom.
So she really want to get to know Jaidyn. That's what I'm talking about.
She was confused. She's like,
She wanted to look her in her eyes so she could get to know her. That's why you so obsessed with Jaidyn. Jaidyn don't care, don't want to know you, never wanted to get to know you. And look how you act. Like, why would anybody want to get to know you? You've been doing her dirty and talking shit and doing a whole bunch of shit since the jump. And you think because you have a baby by my baby father, that means you're going to be best friends? Just by the things that Chrisean is saying, you could tell that she really been looking and watching Jaidyn.
I said the fuck I fucking said.
what is this? Why you holding? What do you mean? Why you holding his son? So that's what I said. What you mean? Why you holding his son? Are you okay? You know what's going on. I just had to show you what's going on to your face. So then we walk up in the house together. I call my sister. I'm like, come get my son real quick. She's like, yeah. Then I said, yeah, I'm about to calm them down, but I gotta let niggas know like, what the fuck is this? So boom, Alright, so
she
we
was
start
ready to fight
talking, start
Jaidyn or
thinking like a whole big idea how we finna do it all together. Like, yeah. She powered crying. She made it shit.
How you gonna do what together? The circus?
Nah, like, just
The family?
coexisting for real.
Girl.
Like, I said I'm not into that poly shit. Like, I said I'd rather you keep your bitches and I
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that? Bitch, you...
fuck with who I'm
Jaidyn would not want to mess with you in no poly.
But was that the meeting that we saw online with him, you, and her in the kitchen?
Yeah. So boom. So he like, so I feed him what he think that what he want to hear. So then my sister pop up at the door. So she watching Journeys. She watching all the kids while we in the studio hashing this out. So then she takes my son while we in the studio. So then that's when I'm like, all right, go mode. He like, where the baby at? I said, oh, we can go get him. Lion. He like, all right, come on. So we about to get in the car. I said, no. How about you stay with the kids? Because he was trying to make her stay home. I know what he finna do. He gonna try to come. We gonna go to my house. He gonna go try to eat my pussy and fuck. I'm not in it right now. I don't even want to do that. I already know what he on. I'm looking at Shorty like, you already know what's going on. Like, y'all like low-key homies. Like, they grew up together. All that shit they was putting that facade, it's not even like a real thing. But it's weird. I don't even know.
They grew up together. They was together. So she knew that they have history. This is not no random chick that he just been with. You understand? Prior to you, they already had a child. So she knows that she's acknowledging this, but then she turns around and say that it was a facade. How is what they had was a facade? No, they have history, so they was not going nowhere. And you knew that, but you didn't care. You still dealt with Blueface and thought she was gonna take somebody away. And Jaidyn just never left. That was her fault for staying and dealing with this shit, but she never left. And I think that's the reason why Chrisean felt threatened by Jaidyn, because she knows where Jaidyn stands in Blueface's heart. Yeah. And when Chrisean said, Jaidyn was like, why you holding him or why you whatever, and Chrisean said, what you mean, why he holding him, that's his son or whatever the case may be, that's according to Chrisean. If Jaidyn said that, it's probably because Blueface was not claiming your child. So she probably like, why are you holding a baby that's not yours? I would have did the same thing. Like, you told me that you're not the dad. So until we get an actual DNA test, that's just basically what that was. So Jaidyn was just not rocking with it. Like, she's going by what Blueface was telling her. You know what I'm saying? But at any interview you see Jaidyn talking about it, she said, that's not my place. I don't really speak on kids. That's something that they got to deal with. She say this all the time. But Jaidyn knows her place, but she dealt with it, so.
I don't know you niggas. I just met y'all for real. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, all right, now I'm back to by myself. That's how I feel. Like, I'm from Baltimore, so I just met you like a couple years ago. Like, nigga, I don't know you or her. Like, what? Like, that's how I was handling the situation. So, boom. He like, what you mean? I said, yeah, how about you stay? Because she started pouting, about to cry on the couch and shit. And for some reason I feel bad. Like, I'm like,
But how'd you guys get in the car together?
yeah,
He's still
like,
trying to get
Blue stay. Well, I made Blue stay. I told her, like, look, check this out. Drop me the fuck off. You can have this nigga. So I just started showing her messages and I just iced out, man, whatever. I was just telling her all my business so she could know, like, I'm not on it. Like, y'all can have that little fake ass shit y'all finna do. But in my head, I'm like, but I'm about to show him.
She
You
sound
and shit. So fuck both of y'all. So when I went live, she said, fuck him, the very nigga that put him on. So I just know I was gonna fuck that whole little shit up.
You didn't mess nothing up,
She
though.
was like, yeah, whatever.
So it was you guys playing.
Exactly what we've been saying. Chrisean is fake. She tried to do all this Jaidyn and her in the car, and this is the reason why I dragged Jaidyn at the time. Because you're dumb for even going along with this devil person. Like, even if it is you and Blueface going through whatever y'all going through, since when the hell do Jaidyn side with the side bitches? Or the other alleged baby mothers? Like, Jaidyn disappointed me when I seen her in that car with Chrisean. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I seen everybody was like, yeah, co-parent and yeah, do it for the kids. And me, I'm just like, this is some fake ass shit. I cannot do this fake ass shit. Y'all literally was talking shit about each other. Like, it's like, y'all never got along. Y'all never really physically met for real without it being any type of altercation. So this was just fake to me. And then when I said what I said, everybody, oh, you're a hater, you're a hater. Y'all call me whatever the hell y'all want. Y'all just heard Chrisean. She thought about it. She was trying to mess something up. And this is what she been doing since she met Blueface and knew about Jaidyn. Like, she been trying to do this the whole time, and Jaidyn never went anywhere. And even after this situation, he still didn't stop messing with Jaidyn. So it's just like, what do you really thought that she was going to accomplish? Chrisean gives off bitter, she gives off jealous, and she gives obsessed. She's obsessed with Blueface and Jaidyn. I don't care what none of y'all say. Just the stuff that she's saying. What? What's not clicking, Steven?
Situation.
Child.
You trying to play her position with him.
See?
Fuck no, I was just letting niggas know.
You just said that,
Both y'all
though.
niggas.
You just said that, though.
And then you guys
Dropped me off. So by the time we got to our house, we was drunk as shit. So by the time we got to our house, my house, I gave her a tour. I said, this is where I sleep. This is my closet. This is my backyard. This is my car. Like, you like? Then we start all laughing with me, Jaidyn, Marsh, and her. And we getting drunk and shit. But she kept giving me like this feeling like she didn't want to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I'm like, go. She like, oh, you about to get an ass over here. I go with you. Psych. So then that's when Jaidyn Marsh
she's
was like,
fake and weird.
Go to the door. I said, go, bro.
I wouldn't even be able to do this.
from the studio to chasing the baby down to get what I had to get. Y'all can leave now. I need to go to sleep. So it's kind of like that feeling.
I'm sorry, she's
then
a
I
devil.
had like a soft spot for her because I'm like, what the fuck?
You either have a sore spot for her or what? Because you were trying to play with her this whole time. What? This girl is slow.
But she know my plan. I don't fuck with him. Y'all can do what y'all was already finna do. Him, he like, fuck you.
So if you don't care, why you was doing all of
Even
that?
with a bitch that don't even fuck with you, and she just tricked you out of the situation I had going on with you. So she like, nah, fuck that, you're a weirdo, fuck that, you're a weirdo. He was somewhat right, because I ain't fuck all of them. That's how I was. So then,
Jason, like, what?
when my truck came,
Yeah, just let her keep talking,
I got my
because
truck.
she sound dumb.
Well, I don't know.
Let
I
me
was gonna take my Bentley. I don't know if I called it a black truck or my Bentley.
The Bentley or black truck. What's all
He
that
came
stuff?
with me, and I was like, get out.
But how do you go from all of that to putting another Blueface tattoo on your face?
Right.
Because somebody put me through half of that, even
And
like
then she's saying she don't
5
care, and
minutes
she's
of that,
trying to do
maybe
all this
so,
manipulated
I'm
stuff
not-
with Blueface
I'm
and
not even
Jaidyn.
But I think what I did was, when I
Just
fuck
to go
with
back
you,
suck
I
his dick,
gotta
like-
accept you for who you are.
Why would you do all of that if you know you was gonna go right back to the man?
You're a brother, a sibling of mine. So I don't know. I'm still learning it. Like, that's one of my weaknesses, like my heart.
Well, speaking of that,
Girl. Your brain is the
unconditional
weakness. You need to
love
get
like
that
a
moving
sibling,
and get to
Tesehki
start to
was here,
thinking.
You know that.
Mhm.
And she, by the way,
Jesus.
she had her hair literally the same.
Didn't I just say that? I was just like, bro, what the fuck?
Her hair was.
But I couldn't even change it because, for real,
It was
and
great.
I know, but I wanted to change because they tried this shit on Hair Queen LA. Like, they was like, yeah, try different color. I always do a little black wave, you know, my little look. But they put the wig on me yesterday for the Twitch shit, little kick stuff. So then you said 1 o'clock, but they only can do me at 10:30. So
Yeah.
I won't be done with a new wig till 1 o'clock.
It was
So
great.
I had to use the same wig I had.
And yes, I have a lazy eye when I be looking up in certain directions. Who cares?
This was kind of like that.
It made Yahweh, God.
I don't know, that's crazy.
But you said,
I just said that when I was walking outside. I said, oh shit.
but you said forgiving somebody like a sibling, and we had Tesehki here, and she got emotional when talking about you. I know that you've gone online and responded to everything that
Because
she
it was
said
weird
here.
because it's like we had positive exchange. Before I started the interview, it was like
She gonna talk about the Tyler thing again.
You can't
Girl,
be Tesehki, you can't
just
be
because she say pray for us, does that mean that y'all was on good
reaction.
terms?
Like, my first reaction was I love my sister.
Girl, she say this story all the time. Like, Tesehki never said that y'all was on good terms,
She
girl.
said pray for us. So I thought these was like positive exchange.
This is
Here
what
she
did you
go.
do with this? What was it?
They never even had a conversation since the damn
This is
sit down.
before the interview came out.
Okay.
That we know
A
about.
day or two.
Okay.
Then the next day, you come out, she insinuated that I killed my ex. I'm like, damn, bitch, I thought we was cool. Like, what the fuck? So she just be giving me mixed emotions. Like, and I feel like really a lot of motherfuckers would fake act like they cool just so my fans, so they can win my fans over.
Tesehki wasn't caring about her fans. What's wrong with this girl? Tesehki got her own fan base.
You gonna keep saying that beef in your comments. Everybody.
Nobody that like Chrisean is gonna go over there to Tesehki. Vice versa. Like, it's just not gonna happen.
So everybody watching this interview, you already know Chrisean is the superstar. Her
Oh my
sister
God.
Tesehki, just catch you up for those of you that have been living on a rock. She's her older sister from Baltimore, one of her older sisters who entered into the show or entered into one of your shows. It may have been the show you had with Blue, and then we've seen
And
since
she
her on
skyrocketed
Baddies.
from there.
Then we've seen her on Baddies,
Yeah.
and
'Cause people
it
like
seemed
her.
like when she got in Baddies, the relationship just changed. Was it because fame? Was it because
No,
the
it's
platform,
because
the money?
Chrisean
Was it
wanted
just
Tesehki to be her little
I
reality
really
TV?
feel like
That
we
though,
always had
too.
this dynamic where
No, girl.
like say she was a good sister, but if you hang around her too long, she get like agitated. I need my perks, I need my fucking energy, a crack baby. And she used to say that to me and my little brother. And it was just one time my little brother had like
Wait, she said she needed her what?
she called them vitamins, but she whatever.
She calling Tesehki a
Whatever. So like
PERKHE.
when she don't got her perks, she kind of like
Look, she calling her perks.
booty.
Okay.
So boom, me and my little brother, we used to live with her, whatever. So we had, I guess, supposedly, because they was
Why
actually
is
mine.
she bringing up stuff from the past? She took care of you. You was living in her house.
Mine. So
Look,
my little brother come up in the room like, tell Latifah like these are not her boyfriends. Like, why does she keep cussing me to this? So I get up out my sleep like, they not yours, Latifah. She's like, shut the fuck up, I'm crackhead baby, I can leave down. Da-da-da. She just triggered.
all right,
It's like
so
11 at night, we got school. And I'm saying all this to say like, it was always like, she got this little thing about her when she like,
you was with
she
her all
tired
the
and she would
time,
start
girl.
flashing out.
That didn't mean
And maybe it was,
nothing
like,
because you was
about
around her
4
all the
years ago.
time, like a little
I don't know,
shadow.
it was just like
Being a little
we wasn't
sister.
much, if I'll be honest, because we went to school.
Look, she complained about too much, but she was around her up her
Yeah,
ass.
school. Okay, yeah.
Before
she
the
used to-
fame.
But she used to, make money off her stripping. Her nigga was a drug dealer, so it was
Look at her
like
telling her all her
the money
business
was
stuff.
just coming. It wasn't like it was. We wasn't struggling. And we
I thought she said she was
appreciated it, but
struggling
like, every
though.
time
Didn't she
had,
say she was struggling in the streets?
And frustration within
But
herself, she would take
She
it
just
out.
said
But
Tesehki
on the
was
show,
there making
Betty,
money
where your
and
friends
taking care of
jumped her,
her.
you had them do that.
Yeah.
So this what happened.
Look, she gonna lie.
So
She gotta remember her lies. Look.
no, let's talk about the whole trip. So when first she like
Okay,
this and that, she told me let me like since my sister can't fight, cause I got like 4 hits, 4 bitches that already started shit on the internet, cause they leaving up for a
Who were the
storyline.
girls? Because I didn't watch the show.
Well,
but-
They
Ricky
out on a
Anna.
name drop.
Okay,
They're not
okay.
even
Well,
reporting.
Ricky Anna is
But
what
you
you
had
with
4
them.
hits.
It was like, yeah, so let me like, let me not put her on the show till unless she like finna be a Chrisean, like something to watch. So she like trying to sell herself with the, oh yeah, I got my sister back, she got this, I'm gonna check all that, da da da. So she flipped the narrative to make it seem like, oh yeah, you know, my sister bully, let me play the nice card. It was like,
no, that's what it was given though. Chrisean wanted Tesehki to bully Anna and Ricky.
Like,
people that didn't want to fight.
Pregnant by myself and took care
and
of
Tesehki wasn't doing
like,
that.
It wouldn't have been no.
That's
Do
weird.
you feel like she used that to get in the show and then flipped it to her for her?
Real bad.
No, she knew her sister.
Wait for the show. She went live. She like, yeah, Tay, AJ could do, like, she just started like saying people names. She like, you know, messing
This
with her.
girl, look, she always pointing a finger. What did you do?
Say her name. So then Zeus is messy. They replayed what she said because she's a liar. So then, but when I got there, she linked up with the girls that had throwing eggs at me and all that. So basically, she was with all the setup people, whatever.
All right, so my thing is this, okay? Because she's bringing up, oh, the Tesehki this and Tesehki that. Listen, at the end of the day, you wanted Tesehki to do something for you that she did not want to do. You was willing and you was ready to fight people pregnant on the show. Tesehki said that she not a bully. She seen Ricky saying, please don't hit me. She was pleading. Like, why would Tesehki want to fight her? And we never see Tesehki bully nobody. Ever since then, when she been on the shows, we have not seen Tesehki bully nobody. She only give people what they ask for if they really need that. That's it. Chrisean is trying to paint herself the victim once again. Like, this is sick. This is sick. Okay? Sick. And the part where Tesehki said AJ's name, AJ was your childhood bestie, right? She was with you up until y'all decided that y'all was all this beef and stuff and all this other extra shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Tesehki didn't want to say AJ name because you and AJ are no longer friends, but Tesehki is still friends with AJ. That's where that came from. Just because you and your best friend fell out because, according to AJ, you thought she was going to be a lap dog and an ass kisser, and she said she wasn't that, and she can't even hold you accountable or tell you about yourself because you're ready to fight and do extra shit, so she bounced up out of there. Okay? Everybody's falling away from you, girl. So now she's trying to blame it on Tesehki. Oh, she set me up, and she had people throw eggs on me. First of all, she was linking up after you got her jumped. Okay? She linked up with them. I think that's what it was. I don't know how that played out because I think it was Scarface, E.T. Who was it? One of those girls from Now That's TV that Chrisean was beefing with or something. At that time, that's when they were throwing the eggs. Did Tesehki even know that? Did Tesehki even know Scarface at the time that her and Chrisean had something, or whoever it was? I don't remember. Let me know down in the comments below. Who was it at the time that Chrisean was beefing with? I think it was Scarface, E.T. Right? I don't remember.
And I still rocked out like. And then when I went on stage, they only really wanted to see me. Like, they love Baddies. But when they see Chrisean, it's like, Chrisean, like... So I feel like a lot of people downplay Tesehki. The star power I got. And then my sister hated the fact that, oh, you Chrisean's sister, not Tesehki. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
And you mad that Tesehki was getting a lot of love. And people was turning on your ass.
But you tried to get the girls to beat her up on the show.
When?
Isn't that what they said?
No, look, this what happened. So I got up on a sprinter. She get up in my face. She said, I would really hurt you without hurting the baby.
You're moving like an eye. So I carried it like an eye. Okay, cool. You're getting jumped, bitch.
She said it again and kept getting in my face. Then she like nut me with her shoulder. So then Marsh was like, chill, Latifah. I'm right here. She's like, what, Marsh? Mind your business. It's between sisters. She's like, yeah, but your sister is actually pregnant. Like, back up.
If Tesehki wanted to do something to her, she would have been did it.
From to me to Marsh.
And Chrisean knows that.
They get the popping it. So
she using it as an
Marsh
excuse.
hit her, or she hit Marsh or something like, and they start going at it. Then Jay jumped in it because we all together. So then boom.
So she allowed it. That's what I'm saying.
Like, she was provoking to hit me while
but she said it on the show that she...
Oh
my God. She's
But
such
then
a
she came
liar.
back and beat both of them up.
Yep. So then I made it fair. So I was like, all right, so you want a one-on-one fade? Because she took the GoPros.
Like,
so
here she goes. She's still talking about
she
it.
marked me out pregnant. And somebody that stand in front of me before getting hit. Like, she was really trying to hurt me.
Girl, please.
Some weird shit.
And so, was that for you then to end of your relationship with her, at least at that point?
But you can fight people pregnant, but your sister can't slap you if she wanted to, please.
Girl, I'd rather you get jumped than me losing my child. What the fuck you mean?
You didn't even want the child, and you still treating him like shit to this day.
And then not like that, they know my sister can fight. They was scared to do it. They just knew they had to do it. And then I didn't even tell them.
She didn't even have to tell him. Isn't there clips with Chrisean and Jay and Marsh talking together about the situation, and Chrisean was insinuating that she told him to jump them?
You're moving like an eye. So I carried it like an eye. Okay, cool. You're getting jumped, bitch.
And then wasn't there a conversation about somebody getting paid to do something? Like, I'm just confused.
I'm glad she like my friend stuck up for me. Yeah. And then it wasn't even just that. When we got on the phone, it was like, I paid Jay and Marsh. Whatever I got paid. I'm looking at them. Do y'all really want to get your ass for some money?
Wait, pay
Marsh.
Oh, the girls.
Yeah.
At the lies. I can't keep up with the lies. I really can't. So y'all can let me know with the things that y'all hearing, where was the lies? Because this right here, it just seems like she keep trying to stick to stories that she been said, but every time she tells it again, it's always something that's off with it, or some new information pops up. She don't want to seem like she's that type of person to get her sister jumped, but we know that's what you did. You allowed it at the end of the day. You didn't stop it or nothing. You was in the scene, in the back of the sprinter looking stupid while Tesehki was after the sprinter fight. You in the back looking stupid.
Okay, y'all, so this is going to be part 1. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of the clips in part 2, along with the rest of the clips that I had to do for the half of the show. Okay, y'all? So please let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comments below. Please make sure to run this video up. And remember, do not take anything personal, because this is not about you. And it's really never that serious, okay? So I love my loungies. See y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos. Bye-bye.